I'm often asked how much aging affects hearing. The answer is that hearing sensitivity declines as people become older. This medical condition is called presbycusis. Again, just like noise-induced hearing loss, everyone is not affected equally. Age-related hearing loss adds to noise-induced hearing loss. Hearing ability may continue to worsen even after a person stops work in a noisy environment. Aside from aging, what are some other causes of hearing loss? Noise affects the hearing organs. The cochlea in the inner ear. That is why noise-induced hearing loss is a sensory neural type of hearing loss. Certain medications and diseases may also cause damage to the inner ear, resulting in hearing loss as well. Generally, it is not possible to distinguish sensory neural hearing loss caused by exposure to noise from sensory neural hearing loss due to other causes. Medical judgment in such cases is based on the noise exposure history. Workers in noisy environments who are also exposed to vibration, for example from a jackhammer, experience greater hearing loss than those exposed to the same level of noise but not to vibration. Some chemicals are toxic. In other words, they are toxic to the organs of hearing and balance, or the nerves that go to these organs. This means that noise-exposed workers who are also exposed to toxic chemicals such as toluene, carbon disulfide, may suffer from more hearing impairment than those who have the same amount of noise exposure without any exposure to toxic chemicals. Finally, I'd like to talk about how hearing loss is measured. Hearing loss is measured as threshold shift in decibel units using an audiometer. The 0 decibel threshold shift reading of the audiometer represents the average hearing threshold level of an average young adult with disease-free ears. The PTS, permanent threshold shift, as measured by audiometry, is the decibel level of sounds of different frequencies that are just barely audible to that individual. A positive threshold shift represents hearing loss, and a negative threshold shift means better than average hearing when compared with the standard.